Starbuster. Dyanketo, take it away.
Yeah, hello. My name is Dyanketo. I usually speedrun stuff like Cyber Shadow, but I also love to run this game called Starbuster. It's still in its demo phase, but it's grabbed me by the arms and it says, "Let's go on an adventure." So I'm literally enchanted by this game, and I hope I can enchant you guys by it as well. So what I'm going to do is show you guys there's two characters you can run. This is Cassie and you have Alpha. So the game actually goes really fast, so I'll try to provide commentary as much as I humanly can because I have to focus a lot. So I personally split this game into 5 sections. This is Alpha. Hit Alpha, a short game explanation. He has a charge shot, he can forever dash, and he has a laser sword. My palette for Alpha is a little bit different. This is Cassie. Cassie has a grappling hook. She has a 360 shooting range and a rocket punch. But for the sake of showing off Starbuster, I will be playing as Alpha, and I will be doing the run, starting from stage 1 in 3, 2, 1, go. So with that off, we're going to skip a couple of cutscenes. We're going to skip the training room, and we are being shown that we are held captive by the Imperials. And you can hear the alarm. And the alarm is very threatening, so immediately you can see I'm using abilities such as a charged dash, for example. So what I'm doing here is trying to get as much speed as possible, using as many of those charged dashes as well. So quickly grabbing a modification there that will not be used during the demo run. So as you can see, the game goes pretty quickly. So I'm trying to shoot this here. Quickly go under that lightning coil. It's a really annoying one. You can't really deal damage to it. So you have falling platforms here. Landing on the first one quickly makes you learn the game. So shooting some of these doors actually goes by faster. So we're up to the first mini-boss door. This mini-boss door is actually, a pushover. You can literally deal the 3 hits to him and then he's gone. So with that, I'm already dashing out of here, using a couple of more extra dashes, land on the boss door just for showing off, and then it's like, caution! Threat detected! So I fire off the gun that I've been charging on the background, and what I'm doing here is actually abusing one of the abilities Alpha has, which is dive kicks. Okay, so when you... the boss is already dead and I barely had time to explain this. Why do I play these kinds of games? So, the boss, I'm abusing... the dive kicks as much as possible. And with a couple of dive kicks, he is down. And after that, I tried to break through what I call the sound barrier. This is one of the integral parts for the rest of the speed run. This is a modification I picked up. It's a rising slash. I don't really know the actual name for it. I just go by too fast. It does exactly what it says on the tin. You do a rising slash. So with that, let's quickly grab that one. So this is stage 2. You're out of the first facility that held you captive. So I'm dashing through here as fast as I humanly can. And this section introduces you to trains. Now, I don't know for you people who've played Final Fantasy VII, but your sword in this game can parry. And if you're really good, you can also parry the that was really close, by the way. You can also parry the train, which is something I really enjoy about the game. Do I get the train boost? No, train boost is really rough. That's a short damage boost by accelerating a bit amount of speed. So quickly grabbing through all these sections right here, jumping over here, grabbing a little bit of the dash, making sure that I do everything in order. Uh-oh. This is a little bit dangerous though, guys. Dashing here. Yes, that's the section I wanted. So what I tried to do there is using the dive kick. Dive kicking your enemies keeps a lot of the momentum. So one of the stages that comes up next is... we're now on a train section. And this train section is actually kind of really short. So what I'm trying to do here is combine the buster shot and box shots to get through these sections as quickly as possible. Quickly, a damage boost there. Make sure that I have enough time to charge my sword attack. And with that, we are already at the boss of this section. Now, this one is a little bit of a tough one, honestly. So what I'm trying to do here is, again, I've used the dive kicks as much as possible. Get the gun in. 2, 3, 4. He moves a little bit, so I need to make sure that I maintain momentum with the dive kicks to one or either side. This is going to be close. Am I going to one-cycle it? Am I going to one-cycle it? Am I going to one-cycle? Yes! Very, very nice. So with that, the Thunderbird is gone. I'm quickly going to mash the text because it's a cutscene. My batteries have run dry. I am now officially, technically asleep / dead, I guess. That's not good. So we are found by the other character I just quickly were able to introduce you to you guys. That is Cassie. To make it short and simple, we are now in the... Oh, too much start. We are now in the hub section of the game, which introduces you to a lot of things and about the storyline. But we're just skipping to Captain Mav here, and we're going to accept the mission. And our mission is to grab parts because Cassie's ship has crashed, and that's not good. But I'm apparently seen as a droid, so I'm not supposed to think or talk and stuff like that. But they don't know yet. It's all integral part of the game plan. So... as you can see, I am using excellently... oh, God, that feels so arrogant. But I'm trying to make as much use of the Rising Blade as much as possible. Such as over here, where I am skipping an entire water section by quickly just, chilling on the spikes a little bit. Ooh, hang on a second. Frog Boost? Oh, almost got the Frog Boost. Frog Boost is diving off that little thing over here. Quick dash here. The game introduces you now to guns, these turrets, to break unbreakable blocks. And the thing about unbreakable blocks is that they're very funny designed in a way that, you'd expect them to be unbreakable, but they introduce you to cannon. So what's really the game plan there, But yeah, I'm a robot. I can't swim that well, but using Rising Fire underwater absolutely keeps my momentum here. So what I'm going to do is dash here, and with that, we are already at the boss here. The boss actually is destroyed by a cannon here, so I need to fire that into him 3 times. So using a quick dash and a rising slash, I can quickly get into him. Dash, and again, we hit him, and he is down. And with that, we are going into the final part of the game, which is the last stage that introduces you to a quick couple of other mechanics. There's a cave in here. You can see me abusing the sliding doors. There's more unbreakable blocks, but the game is like, hey, unbreakable blocks are cool, but what would be even cooler? Use missiles! But yeah, this game is really closely related to games like Mega Man Zero, Freedom Planet, and all those kinds of good games, like Sonic, for example. Oh, hang on. This is going to be a... okay. But what this mission also does is provide you to buttons. Buttons, however, are, kind of a bit of a slow issue. So what I'm trying to do here is get around here. There's another one of those button gates here as well. So why I'm using Rising Slash in this side hallways is actually keeping the momentum here as much as I can possibly can. So with that, quick dive kick, and we're off. That's one of the 4 buttons we need to unlock this section. So up here, using the gun, quickly unlocking another button. So we're 2 down, 2 to go. So we're gonna have to backtrack after every time we grab one of those. Grab a little bit of dash here. But yeah, underwater movement is a little bit finicky, so I try to not do as much underwater movement as I can. Oh. But yeah, each of these buttons also triggers one of the safety hazards, or safety measures, but I call them hazards. So as you can see, one of them activates wind turbines, explodey floors, jumpy platforms, all the kinds of stuff you do not really want right now. But with all the 4 buttons gone, we are on to the next segment. I'm a bit little low on health, so I'm going to do that a little bit. Safety. Okay. Now, this looks very dangerous, but for demo sake purposes, we still have, like, the final boss coming up. So the final boss here for the demo right now is German God, or as he's called. He has this breakable shield that I'm trying to get down as much as possible, because on his head he has like the shield, and as soon as you break all the yellow parts, his head is exposed, which is, you know, great for us, not great for him. So that's why I was flying around as much as I could. Oh, almost got a 3 cycle. 3 cycle is still very difficult. And we're almost down to time, which is when the sound ends. And that is in 3, 2, 1, and time. And with that, that is literally the best I could show you off to you guys. That is the Starbuster demo. Phew. As I could... I try to explain as much as I can, but like you guys see, there's so much to be explained, but it goes by so quickly. I even got a couple of golds before I did the run to show off to you guys. Okay.
Right. Dyanketo, if you had anything to plug real quick, feel free to plug yourself, give any shout outs you need to give, and let the people know we will be back.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there is. Thank you. There is just one thing I wanted to say. I wanted to say thanks to Game Over Cancer for letting me display this awesome game. And there's also something else I wanted to say. I'm not really known for talking about stuff like this, but 7 days ago, my aunt actually died to extra complications of cancer, and she was supposed to be cancer-free and got re-diagnosed like 3 months ago. So use this opportunity to tell people you love them, and just, you know, be kind to other people, because it can't happen that fast. That's actually all I wanted to say. Thank you.